We have Matthew Glenn Malone here. Matthew Glenn Malone, 25B148976, 26B150688, B25B149968, 25T647324.
Good morning, Judge. The applicant of 82378 on behalf of Mr. Malone. State your name for the court, sir.
That me? Yes, Matthew Malone.
So Mr. Malone has missed court dates. Wait a minute, he just got the possession. Let me just double check these. He's got a possession use of a controlled substance from May the 10th, so he must have been arrested yesterday. He's got from the same date then he also has a trespassing case that he missed on in front of Judge Hon. That's December 19 of 25 offense date. He missed a couple of court dates. He was supposed to be here on January 21 of this year and February 4, did not show, and a warrant was issued. And then he was also in here, or supposed to be here, I should say, on 25T647324. That's in front of me. So let's take those three. That's on a driveway suspend for which he missed on January 15 and January 29. Does he stand mute and waive formal reading on those three charges?
Yeah.
All right. And then I've got here another case where I sentenced him to 12 months probation and he didn't show up on January. You don't like to show up in court, huh, Mr. Malone? You must be a busy guy. He what?
He's had a lot going on. He's homeless.
59 years old, sleeping behind a dumpster, missed court date after court date. But listen to why and watch if this judge has any mercy left.
So he was sleeping behind a dumpster. He didn't come back to court. He understands that he should have come back to court and asked for some sort of a payment arrangement, at least on that probation violation case. He's got some significant health issues.
Where was he? Detective, your name?
Detective Ronaldo Tarver, South PD.
Where was he picked up at?
He was on Telegraph riding his bicycle, Your Honor. Telegraph in near Sibley, I believe.
Nights ago, where did you stay, sir?
Behind the Family Dollar store on Sibley and Telegraph.
You have anybody here that you can stay with?
No, sir.
Into a program, and I Googled it. It's a community outreach program. Henry Ford Hospital sponsors it.
Sure, you gotta figure it out.
And
sure.
if Your Honor does issue a personal bond, he plans to go there to see if he can get housing. I understand.
I mean, I'd like to help him. I feel bad when people run up against tough luck, but I can't have you just ignoring case after case after case.
I apologize about that, Your Honor, but I had nobody to help me. I was going to get in the Henry Ford Wyandotte last winter, but they were jammed because of the cold weather. I'm willing to do anything you want me to do to go to the hospital. I want to get back on my feet. I have absolutely nothing. I mean, I don't have nothing. And I want them to help me get a job, get somewhere to live, and get back on my feet because I'm lost. I need help.
All right, so I have to deal with this violation of probation first. They say you failed to refrain from having contact with Tele Valley Mobile Park. This is part of a show cause dated January 12, 26 that you didn't show up on, like I said, on January the 28th. So how is he going to proceed on this?
So, Your Honor, he kind of an explanation, and he understands the rights, and he was giving up our plead guilty to the probation violation.
Do you understand that, sir?
Yeah, I plead guilty.
Hang on. I want to make sure that you understand everything here. If you plead guilty, this would be punishable. I just want you to know, since you absconded, this would be a non-technical violation, and you could get 90 days on this. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You are presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty on a probation violation by a preponderance of the evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes, I got an explanation for everything.
All right. And at that hearing, you would have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you're giving up all of those rights, and there will be no trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, to the charge, failure to refrain from having contact with Valley Mobile Home Park. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you at Valley Mobile Home Park?
Yes, I was there watching a friend's house, Derek Bain. He went to the house.
What day was that?
I don't remember.
But it was after I told you not to go back there when I placed you on probation, correct?
Yes,
Why did you violate the order like that?
Because he is schizophrenic. He was scared. He said, I left my house open. I had nobody to watch my house back, and I just took my chances to help a friend out. That's the only reason I was in there. I have not been back.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Plea is accepted. How old is he?
59 years old.
This is sad.
Yes. Tell me about it. Living behind a dumpster, had nobody to help you. I need to get into the hospital. I'm just lost. I'm worn out. I'm lost. I need a job. I want to go to work. I need somewhere to live. This is not me. I was not brought up like this. I was not brought up like this. I was brought up by very good parents, but my family abandoned me. I took care of my parents' caregiving for 5 years, sir. And my family abandoned me, and this is what I got. I'm pleading for help from you to get me to the Henry Ford Wyandotte Hospital. I can turn myself in there today or prove to you that I will do the right thing. I'm just asking for your help.
He also has a therapist that he's working with, who's trying to help him, Your Honor.
And I will not mess up this time. I guarantee you, if I get in the hospital today, tomorrow, I'll
Stop a
prove.
second. Does he also stand mute on this trespassing charge in front of Judge Hon from December 19 to 25?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then in a not guilty plea there. Here's the fact, though. You needed to come in front of me. And you
I know
don't do, wait a minute, you don't do that. And now you put yourself in an awful position. Because I can't let people not show up in court. I mean, I'm sympathetic to everything you're going through, but you don't show up.
I didn't know what to say, sir. I don't know what to say about that. I apologize. I disrespected you in the court, and I apologize. But this will not
worried about the system. That's what I'm worried about.
This will not happen again. I guarantee you. I get in the hospital and I'll prove to you, and I guarantee you I'll prove to you that I'll do the right thing.
So he then went, just so you know, and went and committed another trespass at Pella Valley.
The case before Judge Hon.
Yes. And then he didn't show up on this suspend and the drug charge and the bicycle on roadway charge.
Well, the bicycle on roadway and then the
That's in default. That's been in default. Oh, no, that was yesterday. We'll sort this out. Do you want to say anything else?
Well, no,
sometimes I think that if he is released, he does have a plan to try to get back on his feet. I think going to jail would probably set him back.
How long has he had this plan ongoing?
So he tried to get into that community outreach program over the winter, I think.
Well, this is May. I mean, what do you mean he's got a plan? Everybody comes up with these plans when they don't have.
Because he heard that the community outreach program might have some openings. So he's going to try that again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's what I'm doing. You got a controlled substance charge out of Brownstown for May the 10th, and you've got the bicycle charge So I'm setting $1,000, 10% on 688 B and A. On 25T 647324, I'm setting 1,000, 10%. So I'm going to go as light as I can. I'm setting 1,000, 10% on 25B 149968, as well as on 25B 148976. So I think that should be 4 of those, and should be $400 you're going to have to pay to secure your release. You cannot leave the state. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. You're not to go near Tella Valley. You're to comply with all terms and conditions of probation. And no alcohol and no drugs. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. This supposedly was a gabapentin, no alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal controlled substances. You cannot leave the state. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'm going to give you the earliest court date I can. And you can enlighten me when you come in here as to where you think you can go. But it sounds like you're not really pursuing it with much diligence, if you ask me, if you were talking about doing it in the winter and you still haven't done it. So listen, listen to me. That's what I'm going to do. I wish you didn't force me to do this. I really do. But you gotta do the right things here. So I'm going to give you the earliest court dates. Heather, are they May 13th? I got May 13th written down on Brownstown, and that's at 9:45 in front of Judge Hesson. And then I've got, on my case, I'm going to ask you guys to bring them over, Detective, earlier. Sentencing date, May the 13th at 9:15 on this probation violation. And then on the other 2 cases, it looks like one's out of Trenton. So I'm going to give him May the 13th, again at 9:45, or I'll make these pretrial dates May the 13th at 9 a.m. And then on the suspend charge, that's out of Trenton, and I don't believe I have a date on here. There one's Trenton here again. I don't think I do. What do you mean? Are they here this week? In front of me?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. They're not here this week because Judge Hesson's off. So we don't have them until the 21st. Yes, but we only have a visiting judge on Wednesday for her.
But she's not here today either. She's off.
Or she's here today. I'm sorry. She's off the rest of the week.
Case 2, he begged the judge for one chance to get into a hospital program and turn his life around. But 10 missed court dates have a price. Was the judge right to say no to a personal bond? Tell us in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more real courtroom moments.
All right, so I got to make that one. Tell you what I'll do on that one, Heather. I'm going to give him a personal bond on that one, the Trenton case, $1,000. So you can only have to post $300 to secure your release. And give me the earliest court date for Trenton. Is that on the, 21st?
Yes.
And we'll make that at 8:30 in the morning, sir. So you have to be here on Wednesday, whether you post or not, and you have to be here, I think at, what did I tell them? The earliest time would be
It was 9:15.
15, okay? So I wish you well. And I will give you a bond on the Trent case, so if everything's resolved on these others on Wednesday, maybe I can trust you to go, okay?
I'll be there, sir.
Good luck to you. You're gonna be able to post this or not?
No, I'm gonna see if I can get a personal, please.
I'm not gonna give you a personal. You can't miss 10 court dates and get a personal on me. I'm sorry. Even under these circumstances, I'm sorry. Good luck. Thank you. Marion Lango.